one way.
Standing there, Johnny Rogers now on the mat, feeling the wrath of that punishment. In comes Motley Cruz, circling in the ring. Cruz is a good-sized man himself. Into the ropes. What a great couple of chops. Cruz. Cruz tagged Rogers and said, now get him. Let's see what Rogers does. Wrist twist. Cruz can't believe he didn't take the cheap shot. Oh, reverse. Standing bear with Johnny Rogers in the wrist twist. Now the takeover and a drop on the arm by Standing Bear. Standing Bear with the advantage on Johnny Rogers. Into the arm bar with the knee on the face of Johnny Rogers. Johnny Rogers managing to get up to his feet now. The tag to Red Eagle. Red Eagle standing a lot taller than Standing Bear. And a big boot to the chin of Johnny Rogers by Red Eagle. And a drop of the elbow on the chest. This Johnny Rogers is over 6 feet tall himself, and Red Eagle was able to stand flat-footed and catch him under the chin. Snap there by Red Eagle. Red Eagle with a rear chin lock. He's got Johnny Rogers right where he wants him now. Johnny Rogers patting the arm, thinking of a way to get out of this very, very painful hold. Red Eagle laying the weight across the neck of Johnny Rogers. Here comes Motley Cruz. While the referee's back was turned, Cruz caught him around the back of the neck. Cruz with a body slam on Red Eagle. Referee telling Cruz, get out of the ring. Cruz telling his partner to get out of the ring. Another body slam. The referee did not see it. They got away with an illegal tag, and then Motley Cruz with a big elbow drop on Red Eagle. Red Eagle on the mat. Motley helping him up and snapmare by Motley Cruz. Cruz off the ropes. Oh my goodness, that's 265 pounds across the back of the neck. There's a legal tag now. He comes. Johnny Rogers. Cruz told him to pin him. Red Eagle was not ready to be pinned. Red Eagle coming out of that predicament. Rogers back on him. Red Eagle with his head slammed into the turnbuckle. And again, hard into the turnbuckle goes Red Eagle's head by Johnny Rogers. Rogers with a fist to the side of the head. Another fist to the side of the head. This Red Eagle is tired and whip into the turnbuckle, and Red Eagle comes in with a smashing blow. Hip toss by Red Eagle. Red Eagle moving all over Johnny Rogers. Rogers bit off a warning too here, I believe. Red Eagle coming out of quite a turmoil with Cruz a little while ago, having a lot of weight on the back of him. Cruz doesn't seem to be satisfied with his partner. He's been screaming and yelling at Johnny Rogers. Let's see what he does to Red Eagle, or vice versa. Referee with and a headbutt by Motley Cruz. Another headbutt to the side of the neck, and another headbutt to the side of the neck. Cruz punishing Red Eagle. Those are some big headbutts. Cruz seems to have a desire to really hurt Red Eagle in this match. Cruz with a fist to the side of the face. I think Cruz has that desire with anyone. Red Eagle helping himself up. Cruz right back on him. Into the rope with a choke. Count for the referee. Breaking just in time. Red Eagle is just limp over that top rope. Motley Cruz right back on his man, going to the second rope. There's a count for the referee. Just barely breaking in time again. Cruz. Oh! Cruz right on the back of Red Eagle. And then with a punishment to the nose, Red
action. We'll be right back. International Pro Wrestling. Wednesday, April 18th, we'll be in Hope, Arkansas, and Thursday, April 19th, in Monticello, Arkansas. Wrestling the way it should be.
Just in time for dinner.
Not some more beans. Man, I can't eat no more beans.
Then eat your toenails. We don't care about you.
Look, Benoit, just about had enough of you on there.
Hey, now this ain't nothing we can handle.
You know, a Mobiltel cellular phone is about the best friend you could have in an emergency.
Thanks for calling Mr. Pizza. We deliver anywhere. Can I help you?
Mobiltel. They're the leader in cellular phone service.
Mr. Boudreaux, Mr. Boudreaux.
Webster's defines classic as a standard of excellence. At Trapp Chevrolet, the standard of excellence is the brand new Caprice Classic. Caprice will be a trendsetter in the 90s. The new generation of Caprice, the best-selling full-size car in history, has been refined, retuned, and retested, making the car America does best even better. The closer you look at Caprice, the better Caprice looks. So test drive one today at Trapp Chevrolet, the heartbeat of America, 200 South Hollywood Road.
Oftentimes, a quiet moment away from your busy schedule can bring out the best in a person. Take time to enjoy things while the time is at hand. Take time to teach young ones how to live life to the fullest. Life is short enough. Seize and enjoy the moment. This message brought to you by Falgout Funeral Home, Westside Boulevard, Houma.
Back to the action. Johnny Rogers and Motley Cruz against Mighty Nation.
And a big backdrop by Red Eagle on Johnny Rogers. Cruz into the ring. He brought something out of his tights and caught Red Eagle in the side of the head with it, buddy.
Did the referee catch it?
No, he did not. But Rogers missed with the elbow.
Missed hard. Went right down on the mat. With a lot of pressure.
And Red Eagle makes the tag to Standing Bear. Bear with Johnny Rogers off the rope. Oh my goodness, what a chop.
Rogers laying, wondering what it was.
Standing Bear with Rogers again off the rope. He got a power slam.
There's a count. Motley Cruz coming in and knocking Standing Bear off of Johnny Rogers.
Caught him right in the back of the head with a clothesline. What a chop by Standing Bear.
Motley Cruz is not playing very fairly in this match.
Motley Cruz never does. Slingshot off the rope to the big elbow by Standing Bear.
Rogers on the mat. Standing Bear not ready to cover, helping him up.
Into the rope. And a double tomahawk chop by both men.
Now Red Eagle covering.
Kick out by Johnny Rogers.
Now Johnny Rogers on his feet. Red Eagle with a front face lock and a
Neck breaker by Red Eagle. Let's see if he, no, he's not going for the pin. He's off the rope with a big leg drop across the chest of Johnny Rogers.
now the pin. What was it? There was the count, but
He went to drop an elbow on Red Eagle and he caught his own partner. Standing Bear dropping an elbow on Johnny Rogers.
Red Eagle barely making it.
Motley Cruz taunting his own partner.
Whoa! Motley Cruz hitting everyone that comes in contact with him.
Here comes Cruz in the ring. And he caught his own partner with a big fist to the side of the head.
That hurt. Now Red Eagle going for the cover.
Rogers on the mat.
There's a count. The winner.
Mighty Nation. Johnny Rogers doesn't know what happened.
Motley Cruz very upset.
He's disgusted with his partner. He's going for the dressing room.
The winner of Mighty Nation. Folks, there's Johnny Malibu.
You know, buddy, I came out here a few weeks ago, and I told everybody how I do things, the Paradise City way. Well, now I want to explain to you a little bit about the Paradise City way, and it's really very simple. Paradise City is anybody, anytime, anywhere. The only way that I know how to do it. 110% every time.
Back after this message. IPW, coming Saturday, April 21st to St. Joe, Arkansas, the high school gym at 7:30 p.m.
Infants come in all sorts of colors, shapes, and sizes. This is what makes every baby unique. The birth of each child is a special experience shared by the nurses and doctors at Terrebonne General Medical Center who are sensitive to your needs. The privacy of our labor rooms and home-like atmosphere of our birthing room are a comforting environment for your special occasion. Our prenatal and sibling classes are designed to prepare parents and children for an infant's arrival. We at Terrebonne General Medical Center believe that every child deserves a bright beginning. Bright beginnings start at Terrebonne General Medical Center.
According to the motor vehicle registration for 1989, Terrebonne Ford is once again the #1 selling dealership in the Tri-Parish area. A commitment to excellence from the time you walk through our doors and talk to one of our salespeople to the point that you need help from our service department. Time and time again, we prove that being #1 does not come easy. At Terrebonne Ford, we earn the slogan, why shop anywhere else?
In your car in the street, you will never miss a beat. Reach for radio phone. Travel near or far, doesn't matter where you are. Reach for radio phone.
Motorola Portable Cellular has the power to set you free. And Radiophone has the new complete line of Motorola Portables.
Reach for radio phone.
We're talking to the New York Nightmare. You want the toughest man in IPW. Odell Buckingham is undefeated in IPW action.
Well, then that's the man I want. Bring him on. You just remember something, Odell Buckingham. When you get in that ring with me, it's complete and utter lunacy. And I'm your worst nightmare.
And out of the match, Doc Savage and Jumpin' Jeff Farmer.
Here comes Farmer to the ring. He just catervaults over into the ring off the top rope. Whoa! This man can fly. And a backflip off the turnbuckle. Doc Savage wondering what's going on.
Jumpin' Jeff Farmer removing his jacket, getting ready.
And we're ready to go to the action.
Doc Savage and Jumping Jeff Farmer.
Referee called for the bell, and here we go. Doc Savage down to one knee. Back up on his feet.
Circling in the ring. Now lock up.
Doc Savage, the bigger of the two men, but Jumpin' Jeff drives him into the rope.
Clean break. Circling in the ring, kind of feeling each other out.
You know, buddy, the fans of the IPW doesn't care much for Doc Savage.
I can tell.
Full Nelson by Doc Savage. He's got Jeff Farmer tied up. Farmer searching for a way out of this. And he just slipped through and caught him with the feet in the chest and took Doc Savage to the mat.
Circling again. Jumping Jeff, living up to his name, jumping around there. He moves quick.
Savage is a little upset.
Savage a little surprised, I think.
Like I said, he is the bigger of the two men, but Jumping Jeff is so quick.
Headlock by Savage. Jumping Jeff again trying to push his way out of this.
But he can't find any way out from those arms of Doc Savage.
Doc Savage seems to be smiling.
Into the ropes.
Oh, not now.
I think Farmer went for the hip toss. Doc Savage saw it coming, and his momentum, he went on over to avoid injury.
Farmer wondering why he was out of the ring, it seemed like. Doc Savage probably wondering the same thing.
Savage saw it coming and just tuck and roll.
Wrist lock.
Farmer feeling the pressure, holding the shoulder.
Doc Savage putting pressure on the arm with the wrist lock, keeping his distance too.
The fans are booing Savage. He's not very well liked, as I was saying earlier.
Jumping Jeff has been known to come out of something like this and get right up on a man. Doc Savage going to the hair.
Doc Savage had the referee looking at the leg sweep, and he just got a handful of Jumpin' Jeff Farmer's hair.
Jumping Jeff now on the mat. Doc Savage, pressure on that arm.
He's got the top wrist lock on Jumpin' Jeff Farmer. Farmer trying to come to his feet, and he makes it. Farmer calling for the referee, puts a hand on his shoulder and just flips over and takes Doc Savage into the hammerlock.
Doc Savage asking the referee, why are you helping him?
The referee had no idea. He was just coming over to see what Farmer wanted. And Jeff Farmer with a takedown into the side headlock.
Jeff Farmer now with the advantage. We'll take a break from the action. We'll be right back.
The IPW Fan of the Week is Rocky Jocelyn from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. To be eligible for the IPW Fan of the Week, send comments to Hamilton Media Group, 850 Tower Building, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72201.
If fun is what you're looking for, look no further. LA Cruz has it all and a whole lot more. LA Cruz offers fine dining, top-notch entertainment, and all your favorite games of chance, all right here in Biloxi. So come on board and have the time of your life on LA Cruz. When your cruise is over, you don't have far to go for a good night's sleep. Just stroll over to one of the coast's fine quality motels, the Buena Vista, with 161 spacious and comfortable rooms, a huge swimming pool, and a bar and grill that can't be beat. So come on over. Get off the I-110 loop and look for the signs. LA Cruise sails every Wednesday through Sunday with day and evening cruises. What a great combination. For reservations at the Buena Vista, call 1-800-824-2616. And to go LA Cruisin', call 1-800-752-1778.
Webster's defines classic as a standard of excellence. At Trapp Chevrolet, the standard of excellence is the brand new Caprice Classic. Caprice will be a trendsetter in the 90s. The new generation of Caprice, the best-selling full-size car in history, has been refined, retuned, and retested, making the car America does best even better. The closer you look at Caprice, the better Caprice looks. So test drive one today at Trapp Chevrolet, the heartbeat of America, 200 South Hollywood Road.
Without accurate information, a good businessman still can't see the forest for the trees. But in Terrebonne and Lafourche, the answer to that problem is a Mobiltel cellular phone. Mobiltel has quality cellular phone and fax machine services to help keep you out of the woods. Yeah, Dennis, send that messenger boy over here, would you? Thanks. Yeah, it's a jungle out there in the business world, and not everyone can survive. But you can. Mobiltel. They're the leader in cellular phone service.
Back to action.
Jumpin' Jeff Farmer against Doc Savage.
And Jumpin' Jeff still with the advantage.
With that side headlock on Savage. Referee close enough to see.
Savage coming to his feet, and Jumpin' Jeff with him.
Slingshot off the ropes. Leapfrog. Sunset flip by Jumpin' Jeff Farmer, but Doc Savage is in the ropes.
What a move.
I thought Farmer was going for the leapfrog, but he went into the sunset flip.
He can fool you with some of his moves. He's fast and he's high. When he starts moving, he gets way up there.
Yes, he does, buddy. And Savage has realized this.
Savage, the bigger of the two.
And they lock up.
Whoa!
Double arm bar by Doc Savage.
A lot of pressure on the arm. Both arms.
But I saw Jumpin' Jeff Farmer say he did not want to give it up.
Doc Savage pushing Jumpin' Jeff into the ropes.
And then he caught him with a forearm across the chest, now into the ropes. Doc Savage going outside. He just slingshots Jumpin' Jeff off of that top rope by the neck.
Doc Savage being on the outside of the ring, that's not legal, I'm sure, but he's got a count to get back in, right?
He's got to the 5 count, and he comes in, he drops an elbow in the middle of the back of Jumpin' Jeff Farmer.
Doc Savage with a vicious knee into the small of the back. Another knee.
He's driving those knees home.
Referee watching, and everything so far legal.
Just jerking Jumpin' Jeff up by the hair, slingshot off the rope. Savage into the sleeper. Can he hold him? Jumpin' Jeff trying to fight his way out. Savage still has the sleeper on Farmer. Farmer manages to get to the ropes and break the hold.
This sleeper hold very vicious when used correctly into the right position.
If Doc would have applied it correctly, if Farmer hadn't got to the ropes, it would have been lights out for Farmer.
Slingshot to the turnbuckle, and a reverse slingshot to the turnbuckle.
Jumpin' Jeff with a victory roll on Doc Savage. Referee counting. And he's counted Doc Savage out. And Doc Savage had no idea that he was in a pinning predicament.
Very plainly, the shoulders were not touching the mat.
The referee did not see it this far. I think Doc Savage had a match stolen from him, as bad as I hate to admit it.
Red Eagle and Standing Bear, Mighty Nation.
Thank you, Buddy Lee. You've got two things here. One's Red Eagle, the other one's Standing Bear. We formed the Mighty Nation. Tell them, Standing Bear.
Circle the wagons, IPW. The Mighty Nation is here.
We'll be right back. IPW wrestling the way it should be, coming Saturday, April 28th to Rouge in Arkansas, the high school gym, 7:30 p.m.
In your car, in the street, you will never miss beat. Reach for radio phone. Travel near or far, doesn't matter where you are. Reach for radio phone.
Motorola Portable Cellular has the power to set you free. And Radiophone has the new complete line of Motorola Portables.
Reach for radio phone.
Infants come in all sorts of colors, shapes, and sizes. This is what makes every baby unique. The birth of each child is a special experience shared by the nurses and doctors at Terrebonne General Medical Center who are sensitive to your needs. The privacy of our labor rooms and home-like atmosphere of our birthing room are a comforting environment for your special occasion. Our prenatal and sibling classes are designed to prepare parents and children for an infant's arrival. We at Terrebonne General Medical Center believe that every child deserves a bright beginning. Bright beginnings start at Terrebonne General Medical Center.
According to the motor vehicle registration for 1989, Terrebonne Ford is once again the #1 selling dealership in the Tri-Parish area. A commitment to excellence from the time you walk through our doors and talk to one of our salespeople to the point that you need help from our service department. Time and time again, we prove that being #1 does not come easy. At Terrebonne Ford, we earn the slogan, why shop anywhere else?
Ladies and gentlemen, Richie Rogue.
You know, something my daddy always taught me, and that's that sometimes you have to do things in life that you don't necessarily want to do, but a man has got to do what a man's got to do. And Bulldozer, you stand out here and you say you want me to sign a match with you, no disqualification, no time limit. Well, let me tell you one thing, brother. This is not a one-way street. And if you want me to sign a match like that, I'll sign it. But, brother, you're going to have to give up something, too. Think about it.
Now let's go to the ring. Earlier we had a 14-man battle royal, and here's some highlights of that.
As you know, buddy, a battle royal is a street fight in the ring.
Here comes Randy Bryant. Who does he go to?
Wild Bill Ash. He just exploded on Ash.
That's been coming for a long time. I kind of figured that, Shane.
To eliminate the other man in this match, buddy, you have to throw him over the top rope. It's very dangerous.
It could be 1, 2, or 3 men on each other. It doesn't matter how many get on what.
And the winner is the last man remaining in the ring.
Red Eagle right in the middle, and everyone seems to be leaving him alone.
Johnny Malibu with some chops and punches to Bulldozer.
in.
I bet that referee's just trying to stay out of the way, buddy.
Motley Cruz right there having fun. He likes this kind of stuff.
This is right up his alley.
Odell Buckingham trying to grab a hold of someone.
And Motley Cruz caught Red Eagle with an uppercut. What's Doc Savage doing outside the ring? He's not been eliminated, but Keith Watkins just won.
He just jumped out of the ring. Looked like he was trying with someone.
And they moved out of the way, and he went over the top rope, and the New York Nightmare is out of it. And there goes Robert Sebren.
Upside down, even.
He's wondering what happened. There's Jumpin' Jeff Farmer working on a man, Tony the Spider on a man, Odell taking over on Tony the Spider.
This is a great 14-man battle royal, and they're doing some damage to each other now. Bulldozer on the other side.
And Odell